All righty, so here we go. Day one workout. Day one workout is going to be the assessment challenge. So we're going to actually remember to go through your stretches. If you're unfamiliar as far as the stretches, check out the stretch video tutorial that's provided to you in day one on the actual app. But let's go right into the actual workout for day one. Every workout that you're going to actually start, you're going to start with a warm-up, which is going to be a mobility core stability cardio warm-up flow. I know it's a long stated word or phrase, but you'll see why I say it, because your body will actually feel it, but you'll feel good afterwards. So you're going to first start out. First thing you're going to basically do is come down to a mat walkout. All right, walk it all the way out. All right, when you get all the way down, bring my camera down a little bit so you can see me. Just come bring the camera down. There we go. So you're going to walk all the way out, mat walk out. You're going to come down to what's called a cobra. I come down to a push-up. Both of my hands are down, my elbows are pointed up, and literally I'm going to bring one leg up, over in a U shape until my big toe touches the floor. Bang. That's going to be a scorpion. So we got one scorpion on one side, up. Same thing, other scorpion on the other side. I'm in the push-up position, looking straight ahead. I'm going to feel a stretch coming right through the top of the hip on both of those scorpions. Right after I finish there, I'm going to end up coming right on up. One push-up off the floor. All right, onto the knees. If you need it more of an advance, you push up, no knee push-ups, all the way up. All right, beginners, we're going to have you bring the foot to the side. Both hands are down. I'm going to have you lean in, look towards the foot in the front, open up. That's what a beginner looks like. Here, same thing. Going to bring over, showing the beginner's version of it. Here, should feel a stretch coming right to the hip here. Open up, look towards the ceiling. Those are called, all right, reach towards the ceilings. Now, intermediate and advanced, it looks like this. All right. Instead of being on the knees, you're going to come here. Boom, up. Back, other side. Here, up. Once you're done there, all right, you're going to end up coming right on back. Stand up. Nice squat, deep squat here. Make sure both feet are pointing straight ahead. Heels are down. I'm going to run it forward off of my mat. I'm going to run right on back. Then I'm going to give 20 jumping jacks. A modified beginner's jumping jack looks like that. All right, intermediate and advanced, regular jumping jack. You got 20 of those. That's considered one set. So I'm going to go right back through. I'm going to go back, going back through the beginner's version. And then I'm going to go through second time, the intermediate and advanced version. So beginner's version, we'll walk through it again. Mobility flow, come down, come on my knees. That's the beginners. So in case you got the shoulder or knee concerns, come down, hands on the floor, up, scorpion, up, scorpion. All right, push up off the floor. Bring one foot to the side, lean forward, reach. Other one. All right, lean forward, reach. This is beginners. Right after you finish there. All right, you're going to end up walking it back to a standing position. All right, I go a nice squat here. I'm going to run to the front of my mat, jog it back, and then I go 20. Every time the hands come above the head, you count them as 1. 20 jumping jacks. Intermediate and advanced. Here we go. So it's gonna be here. Matt, walk out. I'm gonna give you a front view so you can see. All right, so Matt, walk out. Here, I'm down, scorpion. Notice both hands stay down in that push-up position. Scorpion, other side. And here, I'm right on up. Step to the side, open up. Other side, step to the side, open up. Walk back, here, squat. I run to the front of my mat. I run right on back, and I come back. 20 jumping jacks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's consider one set. To go through that entire flow is one set. You're going to give me 7 sets. You're going to always do that as your warm-up of every workout that you do. All right, next. Now, let's go into today's workout. First thing we're going to basically do, you're going to need a pen, paper, or pencil, paper. And you're going to need a stopwatch. This is a stopwatch that's actually on your phone. So you're going to get your stopwatch. You're going to write down crunches. Very important because you're going to do something today. And then there's a challenge that comes up at the end of the 11 days, towards the end that you're going to do. But you're going to need day ones, everything you write down for day one. So you're going to come in. We're going to crunches. Put your timer down for 2 minutes. 2 minutes on your timer on your phone. Hands behind the head. And you would go crunches. Breathe out as you're coming up. Notice my shoulder blades are coming off of the floor and back down. That's a beginner's variation of the crunch. Intermediate. Legs are in the air. Elbows going to come up. Touch. And back. Advance, bring both heels together, come all the way up. Notice I don't come all the way up here. I come angle to keep tension on the abs and I'm back down. Breathe out as you're coming up, breathe in coming down. That is going to be after your 2 minutes. You're going to go ahead and when the 2 minutes is up, write down the number of crunches that you have. Second thing, we're going to go and it's going to be a shoulder press. This is going to test your upper body, shoulder strength, and mobility. So I grab my dumbbells, feet shoulder width. All right, beginners, dumbbells are actually together, and I'm pushing overhead, then bring it right back down in line with my chin. So breathe out as you go up, breathe in coming down. Breathe out, going up, breathe in, coming down. Intermediate, you're gonna bring it, elbows, as you can see, they're on an angle. So I'm here, push up, bring it down to a chin, then right back up. All right, advance. One leg is off the floor, I'm here, push up. That's gonna be advanced. You got 2 minutes to try to get as many shoulder presses as you can. If you have a shoulder concern, you cannot do it. You want to give me a bicep curl. All right. If you have a shoulder injury, all right, or shoulder concern, and you cannot do the shoulder press. So you got 2 minutes. You want to write that down. All right. After the 2 minutes, record the number of shoulder press or the number of push-ups. After that, you're going to go into 2 minutes of squats. So let me demonstrate for our squats, making sure your form is good. Yeah, so let's first thing is we're going to look at the feet. Looking at the feet. Both feet pointing straight ahead. Heels always stay on the floor. All right. Belly button. The key thing is butt goes back, butt goes forward. That's the key thing. Butt back, then go down. Then come up and forward. So beginners, I'm going to literally have you do this as a beginners. But take a chair. This is a beginner. If you got a knee concern, make sure the chair is up against the wall. Chair is up against the wall. Feet shoulder width, hands off the legs. I just want you to stand up and back down. Make sure the knees are behind your big toe. Go straight up and back down. Straight up and back down. That's going to be a beginner's. All right, breathe out as you're coming up, breathe in, coming down. Intermediate. All right, it's no chair, it's to the squat and up. Good, keep those heels down, breathe in, coming down, breathe out, coming up. All right, advance, you can put dumbbells in the hands, on the top of the shoulders, and you're here. Breathe out, coming up, breathe in, coming down. You got 2 minutes to give me as many squats as you can. Write that number down. Next, it's going to end up being push-ups, push-ups, push-ups. All right, let me go through the push-ups. Beginners. All right, beginner push-ups. All I want you to do is lay on the floor, hands in line with the shoulders. All right, feet up in the L shape, crisscross the ankles. I just want you to push off the floor, and then I want you to lay back down. That's considered one. Breathe out as you're coming up. Intermediate. You're going to end up pushing off the floor. Your chest is going to tap. You're not going to lay down. Chest taps and right back up. Elbows. Notice my elbows are pointing back. They're not out. You take pressure off of the shoulders. I'm going to demonstrate that. Elbows are pointing back and up. All right. Last bit is going to be push-ups. No knees. You're here. Spread the feet all the way down, all the way up. Breathe out as you're coming up. Breathe in, going down. You have 2 minutes to do as many push-ups as you can. After that, write the number down. Next, it's going to be burpees, burpees, burpees. Oh, let me say something for 1 second. Those that may have a shoulder concern may not be able to do push-ups. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to go on your back. And you'll give me a chest press. Up and down. Squeeze the dumbbells together at all times whenever you're pushing up. All right, that's if you have a shoulder concern, unable to do push-ups. Next, it's going to be burpees. You got 2 minutes of burpees. So let me give you a beginner's variation of a burpee. So beginner, hands down, step back. All right, step forward, stand up. Hands up above the head, front view. Beginners, step back, step forward, heel, touch those heels, hit the floor, up. That's beginners. Intermediate. All right, you're gonna come here, jump back, jump forward, up. All right, advance. So be here, jump back, come down to that push up, jump forward, here, jump up. That's considered an advance. Now, a modify, unable to do that because you got a shoulder, wrist, or elbow concern, or a knee concern. Take your chair up against the wall, modify burpee here, step back, step forward, here, overhead. Step back, step forward, overhead, fast as you can. So you got to do as many of those as you can in 2 minutes. When you finish your 2 minutes, you got to write down the number of burpees that you were able to do in 2 minutes. Last but not least is what we're going to call a lying shoulder press. That's going to be for the back. All right. From here, you probably want to grab no more than 5 pounds. If the 5 pounds is too challenging, you're going to grab 2 water bottles, 2 canned goods, or just grab 2 shoes. So 1 shoe in one hand, 1 in the other. And you're going to lay down. It's what we call an aligned shoulder press. It's going to be for your back, upper back muscle. Dumbbells off the floor, look straight ahead, push out and back. Elbows come to the side, push out and back. Keep the dumbbells off the floor at all times. That's a lying shoulder press. You have 2 minutes to give me as many as you can, then you're going to record that. When you record all of that, you want to take a picture of it and send it to me. That way you have it in your phone and I basically have it. Because remember, towards the end of the 11-day challenge, you're going to need all of the information and the scores and the points that you just was able to get in this assessment challenge. Have a great workout. Enjoy.